why corporate skills may not help you in entrepreneurialism. What's happening? It's Erik J. Olson. I just interviewed Christie Mims, who is the founder and CEO of the Revolutionary Club and Coach Pony. She is a coach to coaches. And we had a long discussion on our Facebook and social media live in preparation for this episode. And I asked her a whole bunch of questions about her company, what she likes about it, what she does, and then also how she got into what she's doing. And the thing is, every entrepreneur that I talk to, it seems like there are so many overlaps between my story, how I got into becoming an entrepreneur, and their story. And every time that I have one of these conversations, it's frankly shocking how our situations were the same and how many mistakes we both made that were identical. It seems to me like entrepreneurs make the same mistakes over and over again. Not only individually do you make the same mistake, but we each make the same mistake. Now, the mistake that she is going to be talking about in this clip that I'll play for you in just a few seconds is that she thought because she was kind of high up in an organization, a government contractor, a really sophisticated, mature company, that she was ready to run her own company. What she found was exactly what I found. Check it out. To use I think your own words, you said you were a fancy pants consultant. Is that what you said?
Yes, I was a fancy pants consultant.
And you thought that since you were a fancy pants consultant, that I think you said you were a director at the time. You were kind of not at the bottom of the hierarchy of a company, but certainly towards more towards the top. That you had these business skills and whatnot, but they just didn't seem to translate quite as well as you thought into running your own business. Can you kind of explain like some of maybe the skills that you were lacking?
I feel like I was lacking all skills. I had a specific design set of business skills, which was like, managing teams, managing clients, doing proposals for the government, which does not translate into into entrepreneurial skills. So the skills I was lacking, I didn't know how to do any sales really, to like one-on-one clients, to real people. I didn't know how to market myself. I didn't know how to structure my day. I didn't weirdly, and I should have known this, but like we had accountants and we had a lot of people on the team. So I didn't even know basic bookkeeping, right? Because, like we're a big company. We had people to do that. Like I was looking at the numbers regularly, but I wasn't, balancing the books or following up on the accounting. So I didn't know how to do that stuff. I feel like I didn't know anything really. And so, but at least I was self-aware enough to know that and know that I needed to learn it if I was going to be successful.
Yeah, it was the same for me. Didn't know how to sell at all. As a matter of fact, I'm 12 years into being self-employed. And just maybe 2 months ago, we hired our sales coach and the sales organization that we work with to finally get some professional help. We figured it out along the way, but we're always kind of guessing and trying different things. And then also cash management. And coming from a very similar background as you, I went into it thinking that, everybody bills net 30 and you only bill once a month. And so what I found was that I was having cash flow problems because I could only bill once a month and I had to wait at least 30 days, usually more like 45 to 60 days in reality before I got paid. And so I had cash flow problems, and it took me a long time to figure out that, well, I'm the one that's setting these terms. Like, why am I putting myself in this situation? I can ask for shorter terms or maybe even ACH, right? I can get paid immediately. So it just took a lot of experimentation to figure out all the things that you said. I had the exact same issue.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a lot to learn. It's really tiring. So I want to say to any new entrepreneur, if you've started and you're exhausted all the time, that's normal because you're learning so much.
Yeah.
And it's tiring. So give yourself grace during that period.
Hey there, it's Erik J. Olson. I wanted to let you know about my book, $1 Million Journey, How to Launch a 7-Figure Business. This is the story of what it took for me to go from freelancer with no clients, no employees, no revenue, to growing a $1 million business. It took me 8 years and I made a lot of mistakes. And all of those mistakes, and more importantly, lessons learned, are in this book. And we have chapter takeaways 5 to 15 takeaways that you can apply right now to your business. Check it out on Amazon, $1 Million Journey by me, Erik J. Olson.